all of our kitchen cabinets have been installed, including this one on the end. It falls into our large opening that makes a peninsula, and it'll make a nice pass-through into the family room. Doors and drawer fronts will be coming in about a week, but today it's all about the countertops, which are made out of soapstone. Tim Farr and his crew are going to install them today. Now, where do you get your soapstone from?
Our soapstone is brought primarily from Brazil. We import.
And how many pieces are going to make up this kitchen counter?
This kitchen will be 5 individual pieces. One here with a seam here and a seam behind the seam.
Okay. Now that's a pretty big piece. How much does that weigh?
That's probably in the neighborhood of 400 pounds. It's about 19.5 pounds per square foot.
That's why it takes 5 or 6 guys to lift it in place. Now, we've seen a lot of soapstone used in kitchens, and you see them in industrial labs, and you even see them in high school chemistry labs. Why is it such a good material?
Well, it's used primarily in these areas because of its unique properties of being inert or chemically neutral. There's nothing you can put on soapstone that will damage it as far as a liquid is concerned. Lemon juice, lime juice, red wine, coffee, nothing will permanently stain the stone.
Right. Now, the soapstone that we see here is in its natural state.
Yes, this is the way it comes out of the mine. Basically, they just cut it into slabs.
And what makes it so special?
Well, soapstone is a combination of steatite and talc, and what it does is the talcum powder gives it that soft soap-like feel that gives it its name soapstone.
Now, some people leave it just like this in its natural state, and others, they really don't like that look.
Yeah, some people, what we find with soapstone is you never really need to put anything on soapstone, but some choose to put oil on it to make it go dark. They prefer to have that darker look. Anytime you get oil on soapstone, it causes the surface and the surface only to become darkened. So if you get oil on soapstone, it is going to make it darker. The lovely part is it makes the veins, as you can see here, really stand out.
Boy, it really changes the color almost immediately as soon as you put it on it. And I guess you just refresh it once in a while.
Yeah, usually about once a month to 6 weeks if you want to keep it really dark. Keeping in mind that the oil is only cosmetic, you do not have to put it on. But it actually, if you spill oil, you're going to get a dark spot. So rather than keep making the dark spots go away, you just simply oil the whole thing and you don't have a problem any longer.
Now, what about scratches and stains?
Well, soapstone is softer than many of the other stones, and so consequently it does scratch a little easier. The lovely thing about it, though, is that's actually one of its assets, because when you get a scratch or a stain, you simply take, say, a 220 sandpaper and you sand it out. Right here we have red wine, we have actually motor oil, we've put battery acid and other things on this piece. And so once you've sanded it like this, you just simply take the oil, put it right back on the stone, and it's as good as new.
Well, our kitchen's going to look great with these beautiful soapstone countertops. Thanks to you.
Well, thank you so much for the opportunity.